Hello, my name is Glado. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, welcome, feel at home, and kindly consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. So today, let's talk about breathing pattern, breathing techniques during labor. All right, because this is very important. I noticed that labor is very intense. Labor is a very tedious procedure, and you as a mother who is delivering, you need breathing technique because this is not something that gonna end within a short span of time. It may take some time, and you need breathing pattern, you need breathing technique that will help you to sail through the whole procedure. So first stage of labor, let's first of all categorize the two. First stage of labor is when there is a true contraction until when you're fully dilated. Here in between, from when the contraction starts and when you're fully dilated, that is first stage of labor. Second stage of labor is when the cervix is fully dilated and you're about to expel the baby out. That is second stage of labor. We have breathing technique that is required on first stage of labor and also breathing technique required during the second stage of labor. I want you to understand that during the first stage of labor, you are not supposed to be pushing. All right? And in second stage of labor is where you are supposed now to push. So in first stage of labor, you are supposed, to have the breathing technique, and you start with a simple breathing technique as you progress to more complex ones. All right? So in first stage of labor, you are recommended to have several breathing patterns. And first of all, number one, you're supposed to have a cleansing technique, cleansing breathing technique. And what is a cleansing breathing technique? Is when you start a contraction with a deep breathing, you start and end with a deep breath, right? At the start of the contraction and at the end of the contraction. A deep breath, inspiration and expiration at the start of the contraction, and at the end of the contraction, you do the same. That is what we call cleansing breathing technique. Number two, we have shallow paced breathing. Shallow paced breathing is where you breathe shallowly but deep, and then you exhale slowly. And this one will help you in reducing the physical tension during labor, right? We do have modified paced breathing. Modified paced breathing is where you have shallow and fast breathing. Shallow but fast breathing, right? I hope you got that one right. Shallow and fast. Shallow and fast. Shallow and fast. All right? We have pattern paced breathing. Pattern paced breathing is when the slow paced breathing is not effective. You can now apply pattern paced breathing. It's like you're giving yourself, that balance. The mother is having, that exhalation. You exhale with slowly. You exhale slightly slower, and then you go back to modified paced breathing, right? So those are around 4 breathing patterns that you can apply during first stage of labor, because we don't want you to push early. We know that when you push early, there's some there's some consequence. For example, you can have oedematized cervix, can be very oedematized because you are forcing too much. So you need breathing technique to help you relax, right? So during now the second stage of labor, you are supposed to deep breath and hold the breath as you push. That's the technique. Deep breathing, hold the breath, and then you push. And how long are you supposed to hold the breath? About 6 to 8 seconds. That is when you're supposed to hold the breath. You deep breathe, you hold the breath as you push. This technique will help you to bear down during second stage of labor, right? This technique will help you, like put pressure down there so that you can expel the baby, right? But during first stage of labor, the breathing technique is to help you so that you can cope up with the pain. You can cope up with contractions and all that happening during the first stage of labor. What are the reasons as to why we need this breathing technique? There are some reasons, major reasons, as to why you need breathing technique during labor. First of all, it will help you to reduce physical tension from the head to the toe. Because I promise you, labor is not a walkover. It's painful, it has its own challenges, it is difficult. And you need a coping up mechanism. Number 2, you need breathing technique for oxygenation. You need oxygen for yourself as a mother, and you need oxygen as well for the baby. If you have compromised or reduced oxygen supply in the body, first of all, the baby in your womb will get compromised and you're going to have a blue baby. You're going to have a baby who is not having enough oxygen supply because you as a mother, you're supplying oxygen to yourself and to the baby. So you need a breathing technique for oxygenation. Number 3, we need breathing technique for relaxation. Honestly, you need to get breaks because the contractions are, painful, and they help you. So the breathing technique will help you to relax. Number 4, breathing technique will help you to reduce the pain and the sensation of pain during labor. So you need the breathing technique for those 4 reasons I have mentioned above. So as you can be able to have a very smooth and a labor, and the outcome should be good. We all want a labor which has a positive outcome for you as a mother and also for the unborn baby. I hope this presentation has been helpful to you, or maybe you can help someone else who needs it. But I'm encouraging you to have breathing, to go into labor fully aware of the breathing technique, so that you have a smooth labor process. Thank you very much. If you have any question, don't hesitate. Put it on the comment section and we're gonna answer you. Thank you. Bye.